I'm venturing into territory still run by ex-FARC militia because the jungles of Colombia are home to one of the most incredible finds ever made in the Amazon. If we can actually get there. We're going there right now with the permission of the FARC.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what's protecting us and keeping us safe. This is like a rebel visa, isn't it?
A rebel visa?
Yeah, it is. We've basically got a visa from a bunch of rebels. After nearly 3 hours, we arrive at a remote village that will be my base for the next couple of days.
How do you do?
Good. Joining me is British archaeologist Mark Robinson.
Ready to see something spectacular?
Yes. Backpacks on, we head out from the village. Mark believes this huge rocky outcrop was a special place for ancient people. It's incredible.
Isn't it just?
War with the FARC has meant this place has been off limits for decades. Following the peace treaty, Mark was among the very first archaeologists allowed back in to explore it. That is something. This is the Prehistoric Justine Chapel. The paintings are like a distant diary, depicting the lives these early Amazonians lived.
We're seeing themes, we're seeing style to this. This is not an individual. We're talking about groups, group consciousness and group culture as it starts to develop and how they depict their world around them. So we start to really get an idea of who these people are.
Last year, Mark and his colleagues discovered 16 more walls of ancient drawings, all completely unknown to science. And tomorrow, I'm going to be one of the very first archaeologists ever to explore them. This better be bloody worth it.
And this is it. So you can see we've got a beautiful bowl, which...
Oh my God. Mark's colleagues have started making 3D scans of the walls. So archaeologists will be able to analyse every single detail of these drawings without having to trek through the jungle. But it'll take time because, incredibly, Mark estimates there could be more than 100,000 paintings on this remote outcrop. It's possibly the greatest cache of ancient rock art in the Americas. Compared to yesterday's site, some of these drawings look simpler, perhaps even older.
Come have a look at this one here.
And Mark has discovered a clue that could help us work out just how early they might be.
Little image right here looks like an animal with the animal head here, a large body. That shape of the head as well is quite distinctive. And then particularly distinctive is this long trunk coming off the front.
This is a mastodon. A prehistoric relative of today's elephants. But mastodons haven't roamed South America for at least 12,000 years. The people who once lived here must have lived alongside them.
Clearly there was an overlap between people and these mega herbivores. It tells us that this artwork was drawn at that time period. So this is a great chronological marker that these are some of the earliest people.
Unseen by outsiders for 12,000 years, Mark is now identifying more extinct species on the walls. Living alongside horses, sloths, and giant mastodons, it's clear that the Amazon these earliest people knew was a mix of forest and open savanna. Very different from the Amazon we see today.